Hey y'all, if you want to see me try Siser Easy Color DTV and the trauma it put me through, keep watching. Hey y'all, Victoria Cherie here from Pretty Party and Crafty, and today we are trying out the Siser Easy Color DTV. DTV stands for direct to vinyl, and this is supposed to be a way where you can do full color designs by printing on heat transfer vinyl using your home printer. And the printer isn't anything special. It's not sublimation. It's not eco-solvent. It can be a printer that you got from Walmart for $50, or it can be a $800 eco tank that you got from Office Depot. And you will be able to do these full color prints. Also, when you're pressing, they say you can use anything to press it. So if all you have is a home iron, you can use that. If you have an easy press, you can use that. And if you have a professional heat press, you can use that as well. So let's go ahead and get started. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be doing mine using Silhouette Studio. I'm going to cut it with my Silhouette Cameo. If you do not have a cutting machine, you can cut it with scissors. But if you have a more intricate design, definitely cut using your cutting machine. So I'm going to be using the Silhouette Cameo today. So I have my Silhouette Studio open. And now I'm going to bring my design in. But before I do that, I want to make sure that my preferences are correct. So just in case you don't have your preferences set up on your Silhouette Studio, if you go to Edit, click Preferences, you're going to come to the Import tab. And then look at the right column, the last selection under PNG. It says Auto Trace. Make sure that this is checked. Because this way, if you bring in a PNG image, it will automatically give you your trace lines and you don't have to worry about doing that later. And I'm just going to hit OK. So to bring in our image, to import our image into this space, I'm just going to click File, Merge. And wherever your design is, whatever folder it's in, you're going to go there. So I'm going to click my design and hit OK. Okay, when my design comes in, it comes in a little bit bigger than what I need. So we will resize that. And I'm also going to rotate it really quickly. Okay, if I come to the top right here where it gives me my width and my height dimensions, there's a lock icon. I'm just going to click that lock icon and change the dimensions of this. And for width, I'm going to give it about a 9.25. And now I'm going to center this to the paper. So again, if you come to the top and you'll click the center to page icon. And it centers it to the page. Okay, before we move on, we are going to make sure that our page is set up correctly. So if you go to the right side panel, you're going to click Open the Page Setup panel. We're going to make sure our design area setup is done properly. So go ahead and select your machine. I have my Cameo 3. Select your cutting mat. I'm using the 12 by 12 mat. And set your media size. We're going to have this at 8.5 by 11. Everything else I'm going to leave as is. And then I'm going to come over to this third tab for registration marks. Because this is a print and cut design, we have to turn on the registration marks. Otherwise, we won't be able to cut it properly. So make sure you turn on registration marks. Then we're going to come down to where it says print bleed. Make sure that is checked. So it kind of extends the design so you can see it in case it cuts a little bit off. You don't have a little white border. So if I look at my page, if we look down here at the bottom, this is kind of touching that crosshatch section. So I'm just going to move that up slightly so it's not in that area. So next we're going to print. We're going to go to print. So go to File, Print. All right, so once we see this, we're going to just hit print. You don't have to hit settings yet. We're going to hit print first. and then our settings will come up. So I have my printer selected. I'm going to hit Preferences. And this is where you set up your preferences. So paper source, I'm putting mine in my rear paper feeder. Document type, this is letter size. Orientation is portrait. For paper type, I like premium presentation paper matte when I'm doing printable heat transfers. And then for quality, make sure you set that to high to get the best print. Okay, everything else looks good because I'm doing one copy. Don't have to worry about anything else. I'm going to hit OK. And then I'm going to come back here and make sure I select print. All right, so while that is printing, you will hear that in the background. I'm going to go ahead and go to send it to cut. So right now it's set to heat transfer, printable, light, cut, auto blade. We want to make sure that these settings match for the material that we're using. So to get the correct cut settings, we need to make sure that we go to Siser's website because they let us know what the preferred cut settings are, so we don't have to guess about it. So the website that you're going to go to, pull it right up, is Siser NA, SISERNA.com. Okay, once you get to their website, you're going to click on materials and you're going to select the material. We're using Easy Color DTV. Okay, it gives you a little more information about it. It tells you what this can be applied to. So 100% cotton, 100% polyester. You could do a poly cotton blend or stretchy lycra blends. These are the settings for different machines. So if you're working with an Explore Air, you're using the Auto Blade standard, the settings, you're doing Vinyl Plus. If you have the Cricut Maker or the Maker 3, you're using the Auto Blade Fine Point, the settings, you're going to use Heat Transfer, non-Cricut. But we are using the Silhouette Cameo. I'm using the 3, but it'll work. The settings are the same, 3 and 4. So the blade, Auto Blade, so the blade is going to be set to 3. The material is Heat Transfer Smooth. The force is 6. The speed is 8. All right, so now that I have those settings, I'm going to come back over here. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to click the drop down menu. We're going to click Add New Material Type. We're going to right click and click Rename New Material. And we're going to name this whatever you want to name it. So I'm going to just rename it Printable DTV. Okay, and then for our material, we're going to set it. So we said that the blade is going to be 3, so it's already set to 3. The force is going to be 6, so we're going to bring that force down to 6. And we're going to bring that speed to 8. All right, everything looks good, so we're going to click Save. Okay, so now when you go to the material, just to show you, if you scroll all the way up to the bottom for user defined, we have it right there, Printable DTV. So we already have it printed. Now what I'm about to do is load it on the mat. Now that I have the mat loaded, we're going to go ahead and send it to cut. All right, and one of the things that I love about Silhouette is that it reminds you, hey, did you mirror your design? It always does that for heat transfer designs. For this particular material, you do not mirror your design. So you're going to send it as is. All right, so right now the cutting machine is just cutting the outline of the text. Just remember when you're printing that you are printing on the bright white side. So the front is bright white and the back has a slight grayish tint to it make sure you're printing on the bright white side. And as it was cutting, I did notice some lifting, but I didn't think too much of it at first. All right, so I'm trying to give you a close-up look at the edges so you can see how they're lifting up off of the back sheet, and I'm a little worried. All right, so right now I'm just weeding this. Now, I'm doing a voiceover on this part because it got rated R. Why? Because the edges were lifting up, and I'm trying to take it off. I'm losing my stars. So my stars are, they're just, it's not going to work. So the small pieces, they did not cut well. So if this were just like a circle or a single design where it's not individual letters, look at that. I lost my eye. Like, when I tell you that, like, I could have gotten an award for the most curse words in a craft video, like Guinness Book of World Records type of awards. I'm frustrated at this point. I'm losing my letters. Now, had this been a single image or not individual letters, it would have weeded beautifully. But I'm losing my letters. I'm losing my small pieces. I was stressed. We're a family channel. I was stressed out. I was so stressed out, but I persevered, and I'm going to keep on going. And I lost another star. I don't know what happened to the star. I had quite a few stars. I was losing my mind. I was trying to press it down, but the backing is not adhesive. So I was stressed, y'all. Very, very stressed. All right, so just my struggle. It was a struggle. Look at that. Look at that eye. So I do have the masking that they recommend. Look, I found another star. Let me put it in place because I don't want to put the masking on top if it's not looking good. So this is the masking that they recommended. So I thought it'd be easy just to make it lightly fall and, do that. You can't really see everything. I was trying to adjust things before I laid it down. I'm over here trying to fix that eye. I tried to fix it as best as I could, but I was stressed. I lost that star. I'm losing all the stars. So if you see a random star, like, we might need to play Where's Waldo? Where's the star? So I'm just putting it down. Look at that pink star at the top. I feel bad for it. So I'm taking my little Cricut scraper and I'm scraping it, burnishing it, trying to make sure that it adheres to the masking sheet. Now, please keep in mind, this stuff, the paper itself, the vinyl, it's like $3 a sheet if you take into consideration shipping. I'll say $2.50. It's not cheap. So I want it to work, and I want it to work the first time, so I'm not wasting money. So I found the star. Okay, so I did the front, I did the back. Listen, if you thought I was stressed out before, this right here stressed me out. It stressed me out worse than the weeding. Now, I'm trying, with the stars, it kept the stars, but look, my letters, it did not want to hold my letters. So I'm trying to take my time. I'm trying to be taut, pull it down tight. It didn't want to do right. It did not want to do right. I'm pretty sure it's the masking, because the masking that they recommend, it is like a light tack. But I was trying everything that I possibly could. When I tell you it was about 9 minutes of the worst foul language you have ever heard, that's what it was. I was completely stressed out. And look at that. It wrinkled my K. And I'm like, oh, Lord. Like, I had to call on Jesus multiple times. So I'm fixing it. And it was 9 minutes of a hot mess. So I did fast forward it. I did, so you don't have to see, like, it in real time, because when I tell you it took 9 minutes, I could have cut all these colors in that amount of time, but It printed beautifully. I can tell you that. Those colors are amazing. I don't know if this camera does it justice, but this stressed me out. So I don't know how much you want to see of me being stressed out. So, you know, just take your time. You see how I took the little, what do you call that thing? The little scraper. And I was trying to scrape it along. Like, so what do I think of this product? I think a lot of things. A lot of things. Just know that when I finally got done, I did have to, you know, thank God. I had to thank him. But it's pretty. It's pretty. My eye's crooked, but it's pretty. Let me fix that eye. But, you know, you do what you do. All right, so at this point, I'm over it, and I'm just ready to get this project done. So I'm lint rolling my shirt. I'm going to use the heat press to, you know, pre-press it. But I wanted to show you this because when you get frustrated, then everything start messing up. I wanted to find the center, but I folded it the wrong way. Okay, and I just want you all to know, if you're a new crafter, things happen. It happened to me. I lost my L. Even my camera was like, what's going on? You messing up. So my camera messing up, the L messing up, I'm messing up. We all mess up. You just have to work through it, persevere. The L fell off. It's okay. You put that L back on and you keep on going. So I'm just placing that L because it's not going to stop me. One L don't stop this show. We're going to place that L back on and we're going to get this project done. No matter what, it's getting done today. Let me fix it one more time and hold it in place. All right, now it's time to press it. You need to have it on 310 degrees, 15 seconds. You can use an iron, an easy press like me, or a heat press. Any of those will work. And now we reveal. Okay, look at that. See, it's one of those projects. So this whole video was a blooper, I swear. Okay, but my overall opinion, let's look at this. The colors are gorgeous. It is absolutely beautiful. Now, as far as the stretch, it does stretch, so you can put it on Lycra fabric. It feels very smooth to the touch. It's not thick or papery. It's like really smooth. And would I do this again? Well, listen, I'm doing a second press just to make sure it's in there. But would I do this again? Yes. Yes, I would, because I'm crazy. But also for like a simple silhouette, it's like if it's an outline of a character or something like that and not individual letters, I would do it again. But yeah, if you've watched this far, you might as well make sure you subscribe. Leave me a comment to let me know if you had trouble, if you have a better suggestion. Thanks for watching. I will see you later, y'all.